Back in 1992, something happened that still makes us laugh. Today I want to tell you a funny story about our so-called work trip to Russia. At that time we need to go to Moscow to work in public medical library and collect materials for medical research. But first we had to solve one very practical problem: money. So what did we do? We bought 400 kilograms of cheese. Yes, cheese. That cheese was our currency, our plan for surviving 3 weeks in Moscow. We packed all 400 kilos into bags, loaded them onto a train, and off we went. By then, Ukraine and Russia were already two separate countries with a real border between them. And crossing a border with that much food was, let's say, creative logistic were required. We got incredibly lucky. Just before reaching the border, a high-ranking Russian officer happened to be traveling in our train compartment. We talked with him, invited him to the restaurant car, shared food, and yes, gave him a few kilos of cheese. When custom officers came to inspect the train, the officer simply said, "Everything is fine here, please check the next compartment." And that was it. No inspection, no question, cheese officially invisible. When we finally arrived in Moscow, we stored all 400 kilos of cheese in a secure storage box at the railway station and went to rest. The next day it was about minus 25 degrees Celsius outside. We went to spontaneous street markets near Kievsky railway station, where people sold everything imaginable back then. Our cheese was clearly better than most others, so we set the price a little higher. Then we noticed a woman, an older lady, a real babushka type, walking around watching us carefully. She asked how much cheese we had. We said 400 kilos. She smiled and said, "Well, that will take you a long time to sell." We replied, "No problem. We have 4 weeks, we are not in a hurry." She walked away, then came back, then walked away again. Finally she returned and said, "What if I buy all of it for a slightly lower price? You get your money immediately and I sell it myself with a small profit." Now keep in mind, this was 1992. It was risky. You never know who you were dealing with. People could steal your products, steal your money, or worse. But it was minus 25. We were freezing, so we agreed. She came back with 2 men, handed us money exactly as agreed, and we showed them where the cheese was stored. They opened the boxes, took the cheese, and that was it. No problem, no drama, no crime story. We sold 400 kilos of cheese in 1 day, stayed warm, and peacefully focused on our medical research. And that's the story of how cheese funded science